I saw her rising through the midnight haze at the end of a road with no marked name, no sign, no map, no borderline. Just a city lit like a half-remembered dream of mine. The streets were empty but the windows glowed like every wall that held a life I'd known. A church bell rang from somewhere thin and far, and the sky hung low like a question mark. I took one step and the pavement changed, like the town could hear every prayer I never named. And a voice in the dark said soft and slow, this is the place where the unlived goes. In the city that comes only once in a life, every street wears a different knife. One cuts with the truth, one shines with regret, one shows the man I ain't become yet. One road leads back to the fields I knew, where the old house stood and the cold wind blew. One road runs west past the edge of my name, to a foreign sky and a different flame. First came a street with the village rain, mud on the boots and wheat on the plain. My mother's curtain by the kitchen glass, and the younger me still afraid to ask, what if I stayed where the swallows turn? What if I lived with the roots I'd earned? What if I never chased that train? Would I be whole or just better at hiding pain? And the street lamp hummed and the world went wide, like the city was turning me inside. And every doorway held a breathless scene of all the places I'd almost been. In the city that comes only once in a life, every street wears a different knife. One cuts with the truth, one shines with regret, one shows the man I ain't become yet. One road leads back to the fields I knew, where the church bells rang and the winter grew. One road runs far to a nameless shore, where I speak new words through an open door. I saw a harbor on the foreign light, tall glass towers in the blue-black night. My face looked older, lean and strange, like I traded my language just to survive the change. I heard my name in another tongue, from lips I loved, from songs unsung. A little apartment, a different bed, a different life inside my head. I had left my country, crossed the sea, built a whole new skin around old me. But even there in that bright unknown, I still carried the dust of home. How many men can one so hold? The brave, the broken, the bought, the sold. The boy who stayed, the one who ran, the stranger with a suitcase in his hands. And which one's real when the night is done? The chosen road or the missing one? Maybe every life leaves a ghost behind. Maybe this city is where they all align. In the city that comes only once in a life, every street wears a different knife. One cuts with the truth, one burns with grace, one puts tomorrow in yesterday's place. One road leads back to the village lane, where I know each tree and each window pane. One road breaks free through the borderline, to a life that was never fully mine. At dawn, the city began to fade, like a promise too holy to be stayed. The lights went dim, the silence thinned, and I heard my own heart under my skin. I don't know if I chose to just let go. I only know what the lost ones know, that every life is a door half shut, and every what if leaves a paper cut. So if that city comes to me no more, I still hear its footsteps through every door. Same soul, same scar, same beating heart, 1,000 roads, and I walked one part.
No street sign,
no crown,
no laws,
no found, just
one man,
shadows town.
no map, no key,
Just what could be a city that came One night for me.